Hi, this is Jim Crocker from Boardroom Metrics with a quick presentation on the difference between strategy and tactics in organizations. Confusion between strategy and tactics is something that commonly leads to misunderstanding in organizations about what are our goals, what are we supposed to be doing, and who's supposed to be doing what. If you take a look at this chart and start at the across the top, you see the various departments or levels in the organization: the board, the CEO, the management team, and in this case, the director of development, for example purposes. And down the left side, you see the goals, the strategies, and the tactics. So, with direction sort of starting at the board level, we'll start at the top left. So, the board's decision is to sell the business for maximum value. That's their goal. The strategy they decide on is they need to maximize revenue to do that, and the tactic they decide on is to expand the product line. If you look at this, the board strategy, which is to maximize revenue, becomes the CEO's goal. The CEO's goal is to maximize revenue. He's going to be held accountable for that, or she's going to be held accountable for that. The strategy is to expand the product line, and the tactic is to build an app. Right? Moving along to the management team. So the management team's goal then becomes to expand the product line. Their strategy is to build an app, and the tactic they determine that's the best tactic is to build a game. Right? Moving over to the director of development, the person who's now going to be responsible for implementing this. Goal is to build an app. The strategy is to build a game, and the game that they determine is they're going to build an Angry Birds clone. That's what comes out of this. So if you take a look at this, you can see, look at the black boxes. You can see how that the board tactics become the CEO strategy, become the management team's goal. The CEO's tactic becomes the management team's strategy and becomes the director of development's goal. So just different strategies and tactics and goals change depending on the level of the organization. This second chart is a simple way of evaluating whether we have the right plan or not. And in essence, why are we doing these things? What is the strategies and what are the tactics? So if you start at the bottom and keep asking why, you will find your way closer to strategy. So if you take a look at the board side, if someone says we need to expand the product line, then the obvious question is, why do we need to do that? Well, we're doing that because we want to maximize revenue. Why do we want to maximize revenue? We want to maximize revenue because we want to sell the business for maximum value. Right? If you look at the management team, we need to build a game. Why do we need to build a game? We need to build a game because we've determined that we need to build an app. Why do we need to build an app? Because we've determined that we need to expand the product line. So asking why gets up to the strategic level. If you go the reverse direction, you get down to the tactical level. You get down to be able to evaluate, do we have the right tactics? So in the case of the director of development, we're going to build an app, right? What? We're going to build a game. What? We're going to build an Angry Birds clone. So it's a way of getting down and evaluating in the context of the strategies and the goals, do we have the right tactics? So why moves up to strategy, what moves down to goals? If you want more information, this presentation is available on our website, www.boardroommetrics.com. My name is Jim Crocker.